now I want to talk about the eviction process and how that can actually help you be able to collect rent payments on time. So in the markets that I'm at, I first have to post that notice and give them 3 days. On that third day, or the soonest time I can legally do it, I will then hire an attorney, an eviction attorney. There are eviction attorneys in every market that the only thing that they do is handle evictions. And I hire them right then. Now, before you go and say, well, isn't that costly? Yeah, it's costly, but it's not going to be me who's paying it. It's going to be my tenant. Rent is due last business day before the first of the month. If they don't do it on that day, the very next day, a $100 late fee gets charged to their account. We don't waive late fees. We don't. We hold to it as best as we can. Now, I say that on one side. On the other side, if someone has been with me for a long time, it's kind of like a relationship. If I just now met you, am I going to give you a ton of grace and opportunity and to take advantage of me? No. You got to be strict at the beginning. Then you can kind of be lenient. Like I was telling you about raising toddlers. It's the same way with tenants. Be strict at the beginning. But if I've got someone who's been on time every time, 10, 12 months, year and a half, we have tenants that have been with us for years and years and years, 5, 10, 8, 10 years with us. These are the types of people who, if something were to happen, something happened with their bank, they switched bank accounts and now it's not a problem. They didn't get paid. They're in between jobs. There's some kind of legitimate reason. I'll waive some late fees. I can be nice, particularly if they're talking to us. Now, if they're going dark, meaning they're not responding to us, they're not doing any of those kind of things, there's no grace, zero grace. So the process for us goes, the day they're late, post a notice. Day 3, hire the attorney. So now they've gotten a couple of forms of communication from the note and communication. Actually, there is a step in between day 1 and day 3 that my people call, text, and email. Hey, you're late on this rent. What's going on? Help us understand tell us what's going on, right? So first, we post that notice. Second, right before we hire the attorney, we call and see what's going on. Call, text, and email. If they go dark on us, we hire the attorney. If they're speaking to us and it's a long-term tenant, now we're actually having to make some subjective decisions, I admit, but not a ton. Because here's what I have found. Over the years of being a landlord, and I've been a landlord for now 15 years, the ones that you have problems with, you're always going to have problems with. So I get rid of them as soon as I can. I have month-to-month leases on all my stuff. If they're going to be a problem, this is not going to work, we're going to post what's called a notice to quit. The first notice is notice for non-payment. The second one is notice to quit, which means I'm quitting the lease. The lease is now done. You've got till the end of the month to move out, basically. And it may be the end of the next month, depending on your jurisdiction. But I don't want to deal with headache people. I do month-to-month leases so that they can get out. I understand that they may leave me as well. They likely won't, because we've got some incentives for them to be able to buy the house if they stay in the property long-term and just keep paying rent. But if they're a headache, I get rid of them. If they're not a headache, I usually don't have any problems with them. There have been tenants that I've had that I saw the day that they leased up, and then the next time I saw was 5-6 years later when I'm ready to sell the house, and I walk up to him, I go, "Oh, you've gotten older." He goes, "Oh, you've gotten balder." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's right, and grayer." Don't even talk to him. Don't chat with him. I know landlords, this is crazy. Visit the house, drive by the house, try to see what they're doing. Oh, did they cut the grass? Did they put a basketball goal up? Oh, is that a dog in the front yard? Dude, as long as they're paying, I don't care. Why? Because I know that it's hard to evict someone for anything other than non-payment. If you have in your lease that dogs are not allowed, and you go by and see a dog in the front yard and you try to bring that to court, you take pictures and videos and all that kind of stuff, you bring that to court and ask a judge, hey, evict these people because there was a dog in the front yard, their argument is going to be, well, that's not our dog. That's a stray dog. That's somebody's dog that roamed into the neighborhood. He doesn't live with us. They'll make up something, and now you wasted all that time, energy, effort, money going to court. And in fact, most eviction attorneys will be like, no, we're not going to even try to pursue that. That's some inside advice. But before we actually hire the attorney, we call, text, and email them. And if they talk to us and we know them and it's a situation, we'll give them a little bit of time before we hire the attorney. Will I waive late fees for those people? Rarely, but it may happen. The hiring of the attorney, though, is really where the hammer, kind of drops. Hey, thanks for watching. I've got a free gift for you. So follow this QR code, click this link, and get your free gift now.